The Earth, a green planet encircled by air and water, and home to more than 400,000 scents deeply linked to the activity of various life forms. Flowers use their scent to attract insects, thereby aiding pollination. Forests use scents to ward off hostile species. Salmon follow scents to rediscover the rivers of their birth. And elephants can even locate groundwater in the desert from the faintest of scents. Scents are a vital source of information for us humans too. They are said to have a huge subconscious effect on our emotions and behavior. Our forebears used the phrase ko juttoku, the 10 virtues of ko, to convey the benefits of fragrance. Incense has the power to make us feel healthier, more vibrant, more relaxed. To provide the world with products developed on this theme. That's our mission at Nippon Kodo. Japan, the eastern terminus of the old Silk Road. The globally unique culture of incense, brought to this country from China via the Korean peninsula, has developed over a span of more than 1,000 years. And this is the cornerstone of Nippon Kodo today. The history of incense culture in Japan starts in the 6th century when Buddhism arrived at these shores. Together with Buddhism, a ritual known as sonaeko became established. Koboku fragrant wood, mixed with kampo herbs and other aromatic substances, was burnt to provide a fragrant incense as an aid to prayer. The custom of burning incense eventually blossomed among courtly nobles. They started the elegant pastime of takimono, a powdered mixture of aromatic substances. As time moved on, the samurai warrior class rose to prominence. Warriors would prepare for battle by purifying their minds and bodies with the incense of koboku and came to enjoy its mystical fragrance. In the late Muromachi period, at the end of the 15th century, this aesthetic awareness would develop into the accomplishment known as kodo, the art of enjoying the incense of smoldering koboku. In kodo, the act of distinguishing fragrances by smell is called listening. By listening, we mean concentrating our minds on the fragrance issued. This spirituality has led Kodo to earn admiration from the world as one of Japan's 3 artistic accomplishments, with tea ceremony and flower arrangement. The Tensho era began about 100 years after the birth of Kodo. At this time, there was a master craftsman called Koju who was employed at the imperial court in Kyoto and practiced incense ceremony. This is the very origin of Nippon Kodo. The 3rd Koju served under Toyotomi Hideyoshi, the 4th under Tokugawa Ieyasu. And the 8th Koju, Takai Juemon, is still remembered today as a particularly outstanding master of incense. His secret techniques still live on in the manufacturing of Nippon Kodo's products. The start of the Edo period saw a major turning point in the history of incense. For this was when senko, incense sticks, first appeared. As the method of manufacturing these spread, they became a common feature of ordinary people's lives. And at the start of the 20th century, a famous type of incense stick was born. Its name was Mainichiko, everyday incense. Mainichiko was the work of master craftsman Kito Yujiro, hailed as a genius of incense making in the Meiji and Taisho periods. Even today, a century later, his name is synonymous with incense sticks in Japan as a top brand of fragrance popular all over the world. Our methods of manufacturing incense sticks has continued to evolve since then. Take our number 1 low-smoke incense, Seiyun Violet, for example. Or other products with subtle fragrances and little waste, to suit modern lifestyles. Others that create less ash to keep the edges of the incense burner clean, and still others that exude the scents of flowers. We are constantly striving to develop new functions in pursuit of the highest potential of incense. So what gives Nippon Kodo the advantage as it leads the world's incense industry, backed by more than 430 years of tradition? First, a wealth of aromatic materials indispensable to incense. We seek these from sources all over the world and procure only the finest in terms of quality, safety, and reliability of supply. Our supply network is also unsurpassed. And this is the fruit of many long years of procurement and storage. Nippon Kodo's raw material warehouse, one of the biggest in the world. This is aloes wood, also known as agar wood, produced in only certain parts of Southeast Asia. Trees in the Thymelaceae family secrete an aromatic resin, which with the passage of time turns the wood into koboku. The origin of this fragrance remains shrouded in mystery and must rank among the wonders of nature. Of all types of aloes wood, one with a particularly high oil content and superior fragrance is called kera. The fragrance of kera koboku lies at the heart of kera taikan, kera kayo, and kera fugaku, exquisite products in Nippon Kodo's high-class wooden aromatic incense range. Another material indispensable to Oriental fragrance is sandalwood, cultivated in India, Indonesia, southern China, and elsewhere. This is a precious fragrant wood that takes at least 60 years to produce its superior fragrance. Other aromatic materials include clove, cinnamon, spikenard, and other compo herb fragrances, lavender, chamomile, and other herbs. And finally, shell fragrance and other animal-derived aromatic materials. Natural ingredients are becoming increasingly difficult to obtain. Storing them in large quantities helps us to maintain a stable supply of high-quality products. Then, there's our peerless skill in combining fragrances to harness the natural flavors of selected raw materials. The technical levels of our perfumiers and researchers, combining experience with continuous improvement, is also found only in Nippon Kodo. And finally, the passion with which we approach our creations. Here in the Tokyo factory, craftsmanship preserving age-old traditions is alive throughout the production process. Prepared and mixed ingredients are carefully kneaded together, formed in extrusion molds and collected on trays, placed tightly together with practiced skill, dried, then finished. The traditions of incense making are faithfully maintained by the craftsmen of today. Meanwhile, in the Shioya factory in Tochigi Prefecture, long-cherished wisdom has been fused with cutting-edge technology. Here, many of the processes have been automated for mass production, supporting a stable supply of best-selling products. This plant is also a pioneer in eco-friendly manufacturing. Among others, it was one of the first to acquire ISO 14001 accreditation. The high-quality fragrances manufactured in this way are presented in eye-catching packages. Nippon Kodo also boasts a strength in designs that stimulate the imagination, rooted in the history and culture of each different market. Nippon Kodo, supplying superior incense products from Japan to the world. These products always attract attention at big international trade fairs. They are now marketed in more than 40 countries around the world and enjoy immense support from high-end users in each location. Nippon Kodo also achieved tremendous success at the Shanghai 2010 Expo, which attracted the largest number of visitors in Expo history. Visitors from all over the world were captivated by a collaborative event of incense and music on the theme of healing. Original commemorative products at our sales booth also proved highly popular. And going beyond the framework of our own products, we have also formed a global group with the French fragrance brand Esteban, as well as other incense and fragrance companies from China, South Korea, Vietnam, USA, and elsewhere. In this way, we are striving to develop the culture and fragrance in various countries. In the modern-day world, stress is intensified by the dizzying pace of change. And for that very reason, we think our role in contributing to society through fragrance continues to expand. To quote from the 10 virtues of incense, the wisdom of our forebears. It enables communication with the transcendent. Incense sharpens our senses and gives us vitality. It purifies mind and body. Incense cleanses our minds and bodies, helping us to live healthy lives. It can be a companion in the midst of solitude. Incense heals the pain of solitude and relaxes the mind. We believe that by skillfully harnessing fragrances that are closely entwined with our mental activity, we can make every day even richer, more valuable, and full of joy. We aim to be a company that, founded on the traditional culture of incense, will bring relaxation to customers all over the world and support healthy, vibrant lives. This is our heartfelt desire at Nippon Kodo.